It's something more than just hockey.
It takes a village to do that.
They're Division V state champions.
Do you want it all, Wallingford final? Well, you got it!
Are y'all good at basketball? Where is it located? Is it a good school? Everybody's from different areas, like different cities. Kids from Hartford, New Britain, Windsor, East Hartford, Vernon.
Good kid, good.
The first year they couldn't get through the whole season because of injuries and low numbers. The second year they went 0-15 or they didn't win a game, and then that third season I took over and we went 2-18, then we went 6-14 my second year. And then last year, my third year, we finished up 16-9. Two Rivers High School was closed down, and the majority of the students from Two Rivers came to Innovation. So suddenly you had guys who remember playing against each other 2 times a year, now kind of coming into one school, having to kind of feel each other out socially, basketball-wise.
This is like my favorite question. All right, so when the school closed, everybody was like, we're about to bump heads, we're about to fight, nothing's gonna work out. But it was like, to us, it's like, all right, 2 teams combining. We had guards, they had bigs. We bring it all in together to one and something great can happen. And then that's what we're trying to get finished now.
Last year when we merged together, they said, we want to win a state championship. And I'm never gonna tell somebody, no, this is not what you can do. I remember our response to that was like, are you aware of what that is going to take? Do you realize the dedication, the discipline that's going to take for you to win a state championship? Probably the most difficult years of your life is in the middle school or transitioning to your freshman year. I just like to think there are 2 very clear choices, you know, that could have been made. He could have let that affect him negatively, which no one could have blamed him for losing his mother. He could have gone down a path that, you know, academics and athletics didn't become a priority, or he could have really kind of dug in, picked himself up, and did things a way that he knows his mom would have been proud of, and that's kind of exactly what he did.
Everything I do, I kind of dedicate to her. Be the best person I could be for my mom and for myself.
Every time I talk about that, I still say I get goosebumps from that night, because up to that point was the best performance I've ever seen Ramesh have. One I will remember for as long as I coach, because for him to come up in the quarterfinal when our school's never done it, yet alone the anniversary of his mom's passing, was absolutely remarkable.
I was kind of broken, because the day we lost was the day my mom passed away, so I was kind of in shambles.
The locker room after the game, a lot of the guys were really upset, but I know some of them were really upset because they had made it clear that, you know, that game was for Ramesh, that game was for his mom.
I feel as though we've learned from it. We haven't really gotten past it because of the fact that that fuels us every day to be better and be better than we were the day before, the year before, the week before. It was such a heart-wrenching loss to know that we could have went all the way. But we're back here this year and we want to do it and we want to go harder.
So what are you going to do tonight that they won't?
I did not play basketball in high school.
Are you going to commit to defense harder than they will?
I was a soccer player, I played tennis.
What do you want your legacy to be?
I kind of like challenges, and I really like watching the game of basketball. And then I kind of feel like every season I just kind of learn more. I pick the brain of the people around me. Mike Jesse, the girls coach, my assistant Phil, and just feel like it's a challenge I still enjoy every day, trying to become a better basketball coach.
Locking him up. He's extending right into his chest.
These dudes know I'm not the one on the team who's like camera friendly. Nah, it's good. When it's basketball stuff, it's straight. It's different. Not a lot of people really know this, but like my grandmother was like my main basketball source. Every time I needed to know something about basketball that I didn't know, I didn't understand, I would go to her and ask her. And my sophomore year, the day of our state playoff game, she passed away. In a way, it was like a promise, so like I have no choice but to make sure that this Saturday and Sunday I'm at Mohegan Sun.
It's what you guys have been talking about literally since our season ended last year. Seniors, there is no way in heck that the last game I'm coaching you is going to be in Buckley High School. The last game that I'm coaching you in is at Mohegan Sun on Sunday morning. Our defense can't stop. We know this.
At the games, all my family supports. My brothers from back home, all my family, they all come with shirts that say, in her name he plays. I play for my grandmother.
Mom, we're going to the Sun, let's go. We're gonna go play bingo, Mom, come on.
Last season, we lost to Cromwell, and to walk out the locker room and see all them crying, it was like, all right, next year, there's no losing. It's my last year, last opportunity, I gotta win.
I've been going through a lot this past weekend. It was my mother's death anniversary, so it was really emotional for me, but I wanted to relieve my stress on the court, so it felt like a relief that we get to go to Mohegan on Sunday.
My grandmother's with me all the time. I usually keep a saying in my head. Times like this, it's always the same with Brave Wings, she flies. And like today, I look at the clock and I'm like, yeah, she's up there flying somewhere because she's definitely here watching this one.
99% of high school students don't get to play in the state championship. Right.
I like my guys to keep a level head and try to keep them, away from paying attention and buying into all the hype.
We did not do this to go play at Mohegan Sun. We did this to go bring home a state championship on Sunday.
At the same time, I like them to kind of understand the fact that, like, hey, what you're doing is getting you noticed.
Sorry, you gotta skip church.
That's fine.
Sunday at 10:30.
Let's guard a 5'10" senior, number 21, Ramesh Bogle.
If his grandma was here and my mom was here, we know we'd be at the game supporting us, so I know they're happy watching us from above.
Everybody goes through their things differently, but like me and him know like basketball is our way to let everything go and just show who we really are.
Number 2, Carlos Gonzalez.
The two of them have been through way more in their life at 17, 18 years old, right, than I've been through as I'm 30. The path that they've taken is a testament to them, a testament to their family support. Yes, these things are happening, but how can we keep growing as an individual, keep growing as a person?
At the buzzer, Carlos Gonzalez. Cunha, three-pointer, drilled it.
They have one kid who's 6'5", and this is what you're getting out-rebounded by. 25-12. What's your excuse, Lenny? What's your excuse, LJ? What's your excuse, Lester? You can't pick and choose when you're gonna rebound the basketball. Like, this can't be BS. They're willing to box out, and you are not willing to box out. Take what is yours.
Let's get it. Ready, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Ready.
Pull and pop. That's good. Hazelwood hits.
Your baby did it!
For the first time in program history, Innovation, they're Division V state champions.
Now we really put in the work all year to get this moment right here.
We're at Mohegan Sun, state champions. The ultimate goal is complete.
Your play doesn't really ever leave me speechless, but on this stage, 18 points in the second half is what they scored. A lot of you in your lives have been through so much that a basketball game isn't compared to. You guys are going to be remembered forever.